Okay, 7 o'clock. I'll go ahead and get started. Thanks so much for joining, everyone. My name is Jolene Gruber, and this is tonight's Healthy Planet Consumer webinar. I'm an educator with Organica. I'm also a hockey mom. I have two teenage boys. They're 16 and 17, well, almost 18 years old. I've been a nutritionist for over 22 years, and I'm also an athlete. I've played sports my whole life, competitive sports, and I love learning everything healthy, nutrition, food. So hope you guys can learn a little bit from me tonight. Before we get started, I'll just give you a little background on Organica and who we are. Organica is a natural wellness and beauty company from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. And we love helping people live healthier lives. And we've been doing it for actually the past 33 years. So it'll be 33 years this summer. We've grown from a humble line of supplements to an always evolving collection of natural health and beauty products, including Canada's #1 selling collagen powder. We're also recognized as the 4th brand in Canada. So that's pretty exciting. I love myself working for a Canadian company. And our quest is to guide people to better health through a genuine passion for wellness and innovation. So let's get started. Have you ever wondered why so much attention has been given to collagen recently? I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, if I turn on my Instagram, I'm seeing so many different posts on collagen, and you can really feel it's rising in popularity in articles, blogs, just on social media in general. And it's really frequent. I feel like we're seeing it all the time. So this webinar is for you, your family, your friends, and anyone else you know. It will be recorded, so you will get the link shortly after the webinar, so you can share it with your friends and family. But collagen is like really popular right now, and it could be credited to its claim to beauty, but there's more benefits than just beauty, and I will dive into that tonight. And also the fact that it is essential for our health. So we'll take a deeper look into the ingredient collagen, and I'll explain what all the hype is about. So collagen loss and how to support it naturally. So tonight I'm going to cover a few different points. How much collagen do we lose as we age? Does collagen production change with age? Why do we stop producing collagen as we age? At what age should you start taking collagen? And how to choose the right collagen for my needs. So hopefully all your questions will get answered in this webinar, all around collagen. Sometimes it's a little bit confusing at first, but once you dive in and you understand, the basics of collagen, I think you'll feel good after this webinar. So let's start with what is collagen. So collagen is the most abundant form of protein in the body. I like to call it the glue that keeps everything together. So it gives our body strength, elasticity, tone, and its essential structure. Although we may think of collagen only in our skin, it can be also found throughout the body. So muscle fibers, bone matrix, blood vessels. Collagen is the protein that's responsible for strong connective tissues. So again, all throughout the body, not just the skin. How much collagen do we lose as we age? Well, as you can see from the picture here on the right, the consequences of collagen loss on the skin, as we age, the body's production of collagen starts to decline, leading to drier skin, the first wrinkles, and loss of elasticity. So that collagen, the elastin, the fibroblast starts to decline as we age. So basically, from birth to around age 20, our collagen levels gradually keep increasing. Then from about 20 to 25, 25 is about an optimal level where collagen is maintained at 25. So it kind of peaks there. And that's after age 25 is when natural collagen levels start to decrease. So after age 25. So it's very small. It's about 1% a year, but as the years go on, it kind of starts to add up. But it peaks at age 25. Some of the signs you may notice after age 25 are fine lines and wrinkles, brittle nails, cellulite, sagging skin, loss of moisture, weak ligaments, aching joints, arthritis, and cartilage injuries. Now, it's different for everybody. It is biologically unique. And there are some factors that increase collagen decline, like smoking. If you have a poor diet, you have a lot of sun damage, that can also speed up your collagen decline. But does collagen production change with age? So as I mentioned, beginning at age 20 to 25, the levels of collagen in our bodies do start to decline. So it peaks around 25, I'd say, and then it starts to decline. By the age of 30, collagen in our skin decreases dramatically. So after age 30. How much collagen do you need every day? So let's say after age 30. So everybody needs different amounts. Like I said, everyone's biologically unique and it depends on your lifestyle. So if you're a smoker, if you're in the sun a lot, but as little as 10 grams a day, if you're going to use collagen after age 30, it's a great place to start. So consuming that amount, most people will notice differences in their body, like their hair and nails may look better, their skin may be better, their joint health may improve, and their gut health. There's so many benefits to collagen, which I will talk about, but with that, you'll probably notice an improvement. There's many ways that you can use collagen. So you can add it to a lot of hot drinks, a lot of cold drinks. You can even bake with it. It's very, very versatile. I put a little recipe up here because everyone loves recipes and it's fun to make different drinks, but this is a really nice raspberry dalgona collagen drink. So you can really add it to any special drink you have. But I just wanted to mention that there's lots of great ways that you can implement it into your diet. I know a lot of people love Starbucks, and green matcha lattes are really popular. So here's another recipe for a matcha collagen latte. So feel free to try this as well. But you can add collagen to hot drinks as well. So it's a great way to kind of sneak it into your diet throughout the day, and you don't even really you notice it because it's just so versatile. So at what age do you start taking collagen? So as I mentioned before, age 25 is where our collagen peaks. At around age 30 is where we'll notice it'll start to decline. Now, you can begin taking collagen supplements at 20 or 25 as a preventative as you start to notice more visible signs of aging. We'd also recommend starting in your early to mid 20s if you want to get ahead of the body's natural depletion as you age. Having said that, I have a son I mentioned, he's 17, he's just coming off of a broken leg. So I used a collagen that's a bone and joint collagen that has some added nutrients for bone health. So he's 17. So of course, it really depends on the situation and the person, but from a collagen production at 25 is usually when it'll peak. And then after age 30, if you want to, prevent some collagen, depletion, that would be a good place to start. Having said that, I'm 48 this year, and I only started collagen 4 years ago when I started working for Organica, and I noticed differences as soon as I started taking it within a couple weeks. So, and I've continued to do it for 4 years. So you can start it definitely at any age and reap the benefits. And I'll dive into some of those benefits as well. So what makes a great collagen supplement is really important. So before you commit to any collagen supplement, make sure you do your research. Remember that not all collagen production or products are the same, and collagen has so many benefits for our body. And to make sure you reap those benefits, we want to make sure that you get the best collagen from the cleanest sources possible. So some important factors to think about when you're looking at collagen is it 100% hydrolyzed? So it's essential when it comes to collagen supplements because collagen is a large molecule and it must be digested and broken down. So if it's hydrolyzed, it will be broken down, so we absorb it really well. Also, when it's hydrolyzed, it is odorless and flavorless. So that makes it very versatile, which is great. Some collagens on the market don't taste that great. A good, clean collagen should have no flavor, no taste, and it should be heat stable. So again, adding it to coffees, adding it to hot things is fine. And even adding it to cold drinks and cold things is fine as well. So it can really fit into your lifestyle and it can be really simple. I know my mom, she's in her 70s and she adds it to her steel cut oats every morning. So very, very versatile. Sourcing is really important. Finding something that's sustainably sourced, grass-fed, pasture-raised, free of growth hormones, antibiotics, heavy metals and toxins, and tested for GMOs. I always love to mention, what you do every day is really makes an impact. So for instance, my teenage boys, they make a lot of protein smoothies, and they do put collagen in their protein smoothies, and they also put a lot of bananas. So we go, or not a lot of bananas, but they go through a lot of bananas. So I buy a lot of bananas. So I'm always buying organic bananas because we go through a lot. And I figure because we're using it so often, you want to make sure it's clean. So that's why I buy organic. So same with the collagen, make sure you're getting a reputable, clean collagen if you're going to be using it every day. I personally use it at least twice a day, the collagen. So I'm happy that, it's a clean sourcing that it's coming from. The amount of collagen per serving, as mentioned previously, collagen is necessary across much of our body. So it's not just the skin, the gut health, the joints, and which means that you need a good amount of the building blocks each day. Therefore, a collagen in a powder form is usually a better option. How to choose the right collagen for my needs. So the main types of collagen you'll find on the market are types 1, 2, and 3. So supplemental collagen is mainly found as type 1, as well as a combination of both type 1 and 3. Generally, how collagen is sourced plays a role in the type that is extracted. For example, bovine is sourced from the hides of cattle and is naturally high in type 1 collagen. Here's a chart. If you look to the right, if you can see the chart, it will go over the most common types of collagen and how they are sourced. So bovine collagen is from the hides of cattle and it's high in types 1 and 3. Marine collagen is sourced from fish scales and skin. And I will go over where each of these are from as well. But marine collagen is from fish scales and skin, and it's a type 1 collagen. Chicken is sourced from sternum bones and cartilages, and it is a type 2 collagen. So if someone was interested in hair, skin, and nails, and that was their main health concern, maybe a woman just had a baby and her, sometimes in the first few months after you give birth, you sometimes you shed a lot of hair. So if that is a concern like hair, skin, and nails, a marine collagen, type 1 collagen would really be good for that because type 1 collagen is great for the exterior of the body. And I will go into that in a moment as well. But Organica has a wide range of collagens, and the one in the middle here is Enhanced Collagen Original. There's 9 grams of protein per serving, and that comes in all the collagens, but we have a wide range. So we have a collagen for everybody, and we're the most trusted by Canadian shoppers. So it depends on the person. So if I'm just looking for a type 1 enhanced collagen, that's great. But as I mentioned, we have many different additions to our collagen. So just starting from the left and going over, enhanced collagen bone and joint is what I was giving my son for the last 6 weeks because he's coming off of a broken leg. It's our original enhanced collagen, and we've added some ingredients like MSM, glucosamine, chondroitin. We also have vitamin D and K2 and calcium, and those are all great for bone health and joint health. Anyone with osteoarthritis or any bone issues, this would be a great option. We also have a vitality enhanced collagen, which is like a green matcha. So anyone looking for a little extra L-theanine and some antioxidants from matcha, and you want to make a great matcha latte, that's a bonus there. We also have a Pure Beauty enhanced collagen, which is very great because there's hefty doses of things like hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, silica, and zinc. Then we have a sleep enhanced collagen, and I love to have this before I go to sleep, hence the sleep, because there's melatonin and GABA in there. Melatonin helps us fall asleep, and GABA helps lengthen our sleep. Of course, our enhanced collagen original has all the benefits of types 1 and 3 collagen. So type 1 is hair, skin, and nails. Type 3, you're getting the joint health and the gut health. So really good original product. Then we've added some chocolate to our original enhanced collagen to make chocolate enhanced collagen. So an alkalized cocoa powder has been added. There's zero sugar in there and it's super decadent. A lot of people love making chocolate lattes with that, with some, almond milk or the milk of your choice heated up, and it's fabulous. Sometimes I even mix the chocolate with the sleep as a bedtime little latte. We also have a relax enhanced collagen if you are someone that uses magnesium bisglycinate. There's hefty doses of magnesium, like 350 milligrams and 250 milligrams of L-theanine. Then we have a type 1, 2, 3 full spectrum collagen, and that sort of encompasses a bovine collagen at 40%, a marine collagen at 40%, and a chicken bone broth, which is a type 2 collagen, at 20%. So you will get a mild chicken bone broth flavor in this one, but you're getting types 1, 2, and 3 in this. So if someone sort of wanted, the biggest bang for their buck that kind of covered everything, the full spectrum type 1, 2, 3 is wonderful for hair, skin, nails, joints, gut health, and so on. Again, there is a mild chicken broth flavor, which is only 20%, but if you mix it to smoothies or different foods, you totally don't notice it. And then for the pescatarians, we have an amazing marine collagen powder that is odorless and flavorless as well. All of them are grass-fed and pasture-raised for the bovine collagens and free of any added hormones or antibiotics. So really, really clean. So again, for the bovine collagen, that's a blend of type 1 and 3 collagen. Grass-fed, as I mentioned. So these are easily soluble and you could add them to any drink. Marine collagen, pescatarians, it seems to be on the rise. So people that eat fish, but they don't eat beef or bovine. So marine collagen is wonderful. So again, marine collagen would be that type 1 collagen. So someone that's looking for hair, skin, nail support, marine collagen would be the way to go. It's great for strong hair, skin, and nails. And ours is sourced sustainably from wild caught fish, which is cod, and it's Canadian sourced. It is, again, a type 1 collagen. So type 1, remember, hair, skin, and nails, basically the exterior of your body. It's flavorless and odorless and easy to mix. Hot drinks, cold drinks, smoothies, various recipes. I encourage you to go out on Instagram because at Organica Health, there's so many awesome recipes that you can find for collagen. And again, super clean, so non-GMO, antibiotic-free, keto-friendly, pescatarian. And I think that, pescatarians, I think it's projected to be on the rise over, the next 5 to 10 years. I think people are just trending towards that. I know plant-based has really been on the rise in the last 5 years, and they're predicting that marine collagen will be on the rise as well. But again, there's lots of collagens that I think could suit everybody. It really depends on what your need is and what you're looking for. And I think that it's great that Organic has 9 different types of collagens that actually we probably have about, when you include probably around 10 actually, now that I think of it. So it's really something for everyone. And I really like to use collagen and sneak it into my lifestyle. So I'll give you an example, sort of a life in the day of me, because some people usually ask, how do you use it? When do you use it? When I get up in the morning, I love to use electrolytes first thing with 0 sugar. So it's really good for topping up your tank first thing in the morning. And I'll usually add a little bit of relax enhanced collagen to my electrolytes because they're flavorless and odorless. And I'm getting some good collagen in there with my electrolytes. I don't taste it, it just takes on the taste of my pink lemonade electrolytes that I love. And I do that and I go to the gym. I come back to the gym, I'll usually make myself a coffee. I don't, you could put collagen in the coffee. I don't, but because I already had it in the morning in my electrolytes. And then, whenever I have my breakfast, I usually have a later breakfast. I make sure I have protein at breakfast. So it's around 11 o'clock. And sometimes I'll have a smoothie. And usually, I'll have my lunch later in the afternoon. And usually around 3 o'clock, I'll have a little bit more collagen. So, and it does depend on the day. So I might have another electrolyte drink with some collagen in there. And if I don't have it at 3 o'clock, I'll have dinner, and I always have, try and get some protein and some greens in my dinner. And sometimes, depending on the night, if I didn't have, I usually take collagen twice a day. The odd time I'll take it 3 times a day. And for example, on Wednesday nights, I play in a women's basketball league. So sometimes I'm not home until around 9:30. And I don't want to eat that late because I'll be going to bed probably at around 11:30. So I'll make a collagen latte. So I usually do a chocolate collagen mixed with a sleep collagen. And the reason I do that, yes, it's 2 doses, right? And I do that on Wednesdays. That's because the sleep collagen has some melatonin in there, and that helps you fall asleep. So if you're wired after playing basketball, or you're out with friends, or you're watching a movie, or for whatever reason you've pushed past that second wind, usually our bodies, our cortisol will override that melatonin, because at 6 o'clock p.m. our body naturally starts to produce melatonin. But if we start exercising, playing sports, or being with friends and getting excited, our cortisol will kind of spike, and that'll cause us to have a hard time to fall asleep later. So it kind of messes up our sleep cycle. But what melatonin does is it helps us fall asleep. So the melatonin in there is great on a night that I play basketball. It also has some GABA in there, which helps lengthen your sleep. Now, some women particularly find that they wake up in the night, especially around perimenopause, menopause stage, between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. And the reason they wake up at that time, sometimes it's adrenal fatigue, like we're stressed, and that causes us to wake up. But a lot of times it's blood sugar. And sometimes by having a good source of protein, late, after dinner, kind of as not a snack, like a snack or something, a couple hours before you go to bed, that will just sort of buffer any insulin spike. So our insulin doesn't drop too low in the night and wake us up. So that's why I love having the chocolate collagen with the sleep collagen, because I make a little latte and I add some warm almond milk. And that's just enough protein to kind of satisfy me, but also it sets me up for a good sleep where I won't wake up from 1 to 4 a.m. And it'll help me fall asleep because of that melatonin. So it really depends on the person. You may not have a problem falling asleep or staying asleep, but you might be onset of osteoarthritis. So another collagen like bone and joint may be something you would want to implement. But the nice thing is there's many different types of collagens for everybody. Like I said, my son that just came off a broken leg, I gave him the bone and joint. And, at different ages and stages, if a woman just had a baby, maybe marine collagen would be better for her. But of course, there's lots of ways that you can take it. And there's lots of different types that you can take. I did mention the full spectrum collagen type 1, 2, 3. And I just wanted to bring this one up again, just because it's really great for kind of that all over collagen. My husband uses this one because it's great for hair, skin, and nails, joint health, and gut health as well. So if you're someone that maybe you need a little bit of support with your gut or your intestinal health, the type 2 collagen is from chicken bone broth. So chicken bone broth is fantastic for gut health, and the collagen is great in there as well. So really important depending on the person. So the type 1 collagen is from the marine collagen. The type 2 is from the chicken bone broth, and the 1 and 3 is from the bovine. So it's a great kind of combination for somebody that may be needing that full body support. And again, it's really great for that gut health because it has the chicken bone broth in there as well. We also have a vegan collagen. So for all the vegans, vegetarians out there, and actually this is for everybody, even if you're not vegan, you can have this. This is a plant-based collagen booster. So there is no collagen in it because it wouldn't be vegan if there was. That's why it's called a booster. So I usually get a lot of questions around, the vegan collagen. So it's 7 plant-based ingredients that work synergistically to help with radiant skin. It helps with collagen formation, and it naturally boosts our collagen production in the body. So the ingredients in there help the production of our own collagen, and it helps prevent collagen breakdown from UV or free radical damage. There's lots of great ingredients. So astaxanthin is a really good antioxidant that's in here. Carrot and ginseng peptides mimic our natural collagen. There's moringa leaf, which is known as just the miracle plant from India. So it's fabulous. It's dragon fruit is in there, as I mentioned, which is another good antioxidant. And this is really great. I will note that this is one that you just want to have with cold foods or beverages, because the astaxanthin in there, if you add it to heat, it can denature it. So astaxanthin is a very high potent antioxidant that works really well. There's so many amazing antioxidants in the plant-based collagen booster. I like to call it a facelift in a bottle, because vitamin C is so good for our skin. So this is something that's actually really refreshing too. The way that I like to have it is I'll put it in some cold water and squeeze some lime in there. I know some people put some mint in there as well, and it's really refreshing. The moringa in there is like a multivitamin. It's very nutritious ingredient, and it does have a unique taste, the moringa. And when you add the lime to it, it's really, really nice. And it's a very light pink drink when you add it to water. But again, very antioxidant rich. It's so good for your skin health, and just because of the antioxidants in there, we need antioxidants for our skin. I just see a lot of the Q&A questions coming up, so I'm just going to look at it real quick. Okay, so someone asked, why are the cleaned collagen types 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10 combined collagens not available for sale in Canada? Okay, so I guess there's many, so yeah, I don't know if the question they're asking why it's not available in Canada. So it definitely is available in Canada. I know Healthy Planet has all of our collagens. So all our powdered collagens are, like I mentioned, I went over type 1, some are type 1 and 3. We have the full spectrum that is 1, 2, 3. And then there are some collagens that are type 5 and even 10. We have a vegetarian collagen capsule at Healthy Planet, and that does have a 5 and a 10 in there. Most of the, the majority of the collagen in the body is a 1, 2, and 3, but yes, you can find 5 and 10 in some other supplements. Another question, if you're in early 50s, how much collagen powder is recommended daily? So that's a great question. Early 50s, that's kind of me. I'm 48 this year. So I do it twice a day. And, you can't really, I think of it kind of as a food. It's not a complete protein like an egg, but I sneak it into my diet because one, the protein, I find personally, I want to make sure I'm getting enough protein in the day. Most people overdo carbohydrates, which turn to sugar as well. So I find as a society, we get not enough protein. So when I sprinkle in some collagen in my electrolytes and maybe in a latte at night, I'm topping up my tank for the day of my collagen and protein that I need. So I would say most people, if they start with 1 serving, they'll notice a difference in 2 to 3 weeks. I personally do too, and it's a personal preference. So another question here is, my reason for use is for hair, skin, and bones. That's great. I'm in my early 50s. I have a shellfish and seafood allergy. I currently take 1 tablespoon daily of Organica collagen powder bovine. It's good for the above reasons and the dosage. Yeah, that is great. The bovine collagen is fantastic, especially if you have a shellfish, and seafood allergy. The bovine will be amazing, and 1 tablespoon daily of that will be great because you're getting the 9 grams of collagen per serving. You're getting all the protein in there. Don't be scared to add another one. Personally, that's what I do. But I think 1 is a great starting point for sure. So does it matter if the collagen is organic or not? Is marine or bovine best if I'm looking for both external and internal? Okay, so I guess the sourcing is what's really important. And sometimes, getting the organic certification costs a lot more, and that brings the price point up. But you just want to make sure you're looking at the sources, that it's, there's no antibiotics, it's non-GMO, it's tested for toxins and all that, because that's really important. So you'll get that with Organica. But the marine or bovine, if you're looking for both external and internal, I would say that I would go for the bovine, because you're going to get the type 1 and 3, whereas with the marine, you're just getting the type 1. So you're getting the benefits of the gut health and more joint health, and you're still getting the hair, skin, and nails. Why is it a problem if there's an odor and flavor in the marine collagen? So there's no problem, I guess. I guess it's more versatile if it's flavorless and odorless, and when it's 100% hydrolyzed, you'll have that. But having said that, you can still have some good products. Like Organica makes a great spirulina, which is a superfood, and there is an odor, but it's very beneficial. But a lot of people, just for the versatility, to be able to add it to a coffee or just add it into our lifestyle and our diet, it just makes it easier. Can you say the 3 types and the benefits again? For sure. So the 3 types of collagen are types 1, 2, and 3. Type 1 is found in marine collagen. So that's a fish. And ours is sourced from cod. It's Canadian sourced. And the benefits are hair, skin, and nails. So think of the exterior of your body. So if someone really just wanted to focus on their hair, skin, and nails, a marine collagen, that's type 1 would be perfect. Then we have a type 2 collagen, and that's found in chicken bone broth. That is also added to our full spectrum collagen that has the type 1, 2, and 3. And then we have our bovine collagen that blends a type 1 and 3 collagen. So that'll be great for hair, skin, nails because of the type 1, and then the 3, you're getting the gut health and the joint health as well. So another question, if one has problem digesting animal protein, how about the collagen? Is it the same as digesting protein, or is it easier for the stomach? I would, it's easy to digest the collagen because it's 100% hydrolyzed. So it's basically breaking it down from a bigger molecule to a smaller molecule. So it's more bioavailable, which bioavailable basically means we absorb it really well. So it is very easy to absorb because of that. So I would start little. If you have problems digesting animal protein, maybe start with a quarter or a half serving and see how you do. But because of the 100% hydrolyzed, it's very easy to digest. So is collagen good for osteopenia? So I would love to suggest our enhanced collagen bone and joint, because you're getting all those great ingredients that help with bone health and joint health. So you're getting the vitamin K2, which is amazing for taking that calcium and driving into the bones where it belongs. It has vitamin D and a good amount of it as well, 1,000 IU. So vitamin D, of course, is great for bone health. You're getting MSM, chondroitin, glucosamine in there as well, which is also amazing for joint health. So fantastic product for sure for that. Yes, so there's a question here about if ours are hydrolyzed, so they're broken down for absorption, and the answer is yes. Scroll down a little bit here. So is there an age that women should start to use collagen, or is it more judged on individual basis? So as I mentioned at the beginning, our collagen, we start producing collagen when we're born, and it keeps going up until around age 25 where it peaks. At about age 30 is where it starts to decline. Things like smoking, a lot of sun damage, poor diet will increase the the rate at which our collagen decreases. So you may need it sooner or in more amounts. But typically at age 30, I mean, if I had known this when I was 30, I would have started at age 30 or 25. I did mention earlier, I started 4 years ago at 44, and I've noticed benefits. So you can reap the benefits any time, but just know that after age 30, it really starts to decrease. If can breast cancer patients take collagen? I would check with your doctor. I know lots of people that have gone through breast cancer and do take our collagen, but you always want to check with your health care professional before you take any supplement. Does it help with brain health, or does it cross the blood-brain barrier? So blood-brain barrier is something in our brain that lets certain fats through. And you know what? I'm going to guess that no, it doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier because certain fats, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to guess no because the blood-brain barriers, certain fats get through the blood-brain barrier, like MCT and things that are really good for brain health. I don't think that collagen does cross the blood-brain barrier. Should it be used every day or forever? Yes, I use it every day. I'm going to take it forever. It's so great. I played competitive soccer. I played in university, and then I played women's professional after. And I had the worst hip. And I tell you, in my late 40s, from taking collagen, my hip is amazing. So any golfers out there, any people that are active, anyone pounding the pavement, or just trying to be healthy as we age, I think it's really important. Okay, so those were from the Q&A, and I know there's some in the chat, but I just wanted to let everyone know that at Healthy Planet, there's 20% off all the Organica products until April 5th, which is amazing. I will check the chat now. I know there's quite a few questions here. I'm just going to bring it up. Yes, you will get a copy of this. Yep. Okay, great. That got answered. Awesome. So my daughter is 17 years old and her hair is falling out a lot. She is too young to take collagen, and what type is good? So she's not too young to take collagen. Usually, so our collagen is an adult stuff, adult product. So usually if someone is over 100 pounds, they're considered an adult. So I had a question earlier today. I was doing a training, and a lady asked if her 13-year-old could take a certain product. So it really depends on weight. If they're over 100 pounds, then they can use the collagen. Like I said, your daughter's 17, my son is 17, and he was just using the bone and joint because he just got over a broken leg. So, sometimes, it depends on the person, but if she's over 100 pounds, then maybe the Pure Beauty would be amazing because it's great for hair. It's also great for skin and nails. It has silica in there. And maybe, getting the thyroid check and things like that, seeing how her iodine levels are. Of course, our Pure Beauty has some iodine in there, which is amazing for hair. But yeah, you could definitely try that for sure. And always getting, seeing a doctor, maybe getting the blood levels checked just to see. But it is a great product. And yes, it was answered here. The Beauty is fantastic for that. Thank you, Priscilla, for answering that. Okay, so okay, I answered that one as well. So good question here. Is a plant-based collagen booster, does it work as well as the other? So it's different because a plant-based collagen booster does not have collagen in it. So it's vegan. So it's meant for people that don't consume fish or bovine. So it works to naturally boost our own collagen. So if you're not a vegan or a vegetarian and you want to supplement your diet with collagen because we're aging, I would say I would go with a type 1 and 3 bovine collagen or a marine collagen, depending on what your preference is. You will get a recording of this. Yes, you will be getting it shortly. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but you will get an email from Healthy Planet with a recording. And which type and how much should an 84-year-old woman take? Is it too late to start? No, it's never too late to start. So my mom is 79 and she started 4 years ago when I started with Organica and I started taking collagen. She notices the benefits. So it's always great to take. It's always great to start. You'll always reap the benefits. And they're excellent products. So another question on absorption, does stomach acid break down a certain percentage of the collagen or is it all absorbed? Well, because it's 100% hydrolyzed, it's already broken down into really small molecules. So it's very bioavailable, which means it's very well absorbed and it goes into our bloodstream. Some collagen products that may be not as clean might pass through the whole digestive system and we might pass it without ever absorbing. So you'll definitely, when it's 100% hydrolyzed and really clean, you'll absorb it, which is what you want. And you'll get the benefits from that. Yep, so if it says take it twice daily, is it still beneficial if you take it only once daily? Yeah, I mean, you'll always notice some benefits, even if you're only taking it once daily, for sure. You'd probably notice more if you did too. But you can definitely do it once a day. And you can take collagen supplements safely daily. If I take a multivitamin, omega-3, and a vitamin D daily, is a good idea to take the collagen as well? Yes, 100%, because they all do different things. If you wanted to get the vitamin D in your collagen, you could just take the bone and joint and then just get your multivitamin and your omega-3. And another question, a lot of 17-year-old questions out there. Yep, 17-year-old can definitely take collagen. Just remember that collagen is still going up until around age 25. I don't give it to my kids. They're 16 and 17 unless there's a need. Like my son broke his leg, so I wanted to give him a little bit more extra collagen with that bone health, the ingredients in there, and the vitamin D, which is great for bones. So I would say it wouldn't hurt to, but not necessary until the 20s, I'd say. How long after the expiry date is the collagen still effective? Well, I mean, I would watch the expiry dates. I'd make sure you're consuming them within the expiry dates just to be safe. Yeah, men should take collagen. My husband takes it every day. It's wonderful. Men age as well, right? Some men age a little bit nicer sometimes. No, just kidding. But no, men need it as well. So they can take it. Actually, my husband takes the Pure Beauty. So because the ingredients in there are great for him. There's a lot of, I'll also mention our website, organica.com, has a lot of questions that are answered in there as well. If after this webinar, you guys have a lot of questions that you could do that. Yeah, so there's a question here about 100% grass-fed from start to finish. So I believe, yep, they're grass-fed and grass-finished. But you could definitely just go to the Organica website if you had more questions, and even after the webinar specifically, and those can get answered for sure. So I find it challenging to balance my sugar levels. Any suggestions? So definitely balancing sugar levels. That's insulin, right? So that's a whole nother webinar that I've done before on its own. But yeah, I think diet is key for that, and just staying away from foods that have a high insulin potential, because that's the root of high blood sugar. And does collagen help with sugar levels? Yes, it does, because there's a good amount of protein in there and there is no sugar. So anytime you're having things like protein, fat, and fiber, it buffers an insulin spike. Of course, you don't want to be eating those foods that really spike blood sugar, like refined processed foods like pastas, breads, donuts, right? If we're eating them all the time, then we're having a lot of insulin production. So anytime you're having something like collagen that has a good amount of protein in there, it buffers an insulin spike. So super beneficial for blood sugar, especially around 3 o'clock when people are at work, and that's the time where they'll go down to get a snack from the vending machine, maybe a pop or a bag of chips. Well, if you have something else like a bone broth or a collagen latte or something like that, you're getting good, even, some good ingredients in there that help buffer blood sugar levels. Yes, it's gluten-free and dairy-free, the collagen, which is amazing. Mhm. No, I wouldn't say any negative effects from taking collagen that I know of. Safe for nursing mothers, yes, for sure. I know a lot of nursing mothers that take collagen. Just always check with your healthcare professional before, because I don't know your health history. No, our collagen is hormone free and it's tested as well, which is great. No, Organica website and Healthy Planet are not the same. Healthy Planet website is healthyplanetcanada.com and Organica is organica.com. Oh, so quick question here. You didn't mention your collagen plus electrolyte product. So yeah, that's a good point. We do have an electrolyte. We have a lot of amazing electrolytes. I didn't focus on electrolytes tonight because I was just focusing on the collagen, but we do have a really good electrolyte drink that we've added half a serving of enhanced collagen to, which is wonderful. So it would compare to the ones that I discussed by it being half a dose of our original enhanced collagen that's added. So you get 5 grams instead of close to 10. And they are a little bit effervescent, yes. Okay, that looks like, I believe, all the questions. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for joining this webinar. There were so many great questions tonight. And like I mentioned, you will get a recording of this. And again, don't forget, there's 20% off all the Organica products at Healthy Planet until April 5th. So enjoy. Good night, everyone. Bye for now.